What's up, Juventini? A ton to discuss. Silly season continues. Juve's losing targets like flies. We are on standby when it comes to a head coaching role, but apparently not for long. Saturday, the deadline around Conte. But what is all of a sudden the plan B for Juventus? Do we have a big change there? We do have 3 moves that are listed as imminent around the club as well. We're going to look at it all together right now. I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's May 28th. Let's rock with the news. We kick things off with our targets. Jonathan David, there was optimism around Juve's camp with meetings set to go down with the player and his entourage. However, Napoli, who held the highest bid for the player in anticipation of Juve's meetings, upped the offer. That's right, they increased their offer that was already the highest, and now the confidence has taken a big hit around Juve's camp when it comes to Jonathan David. Let's wait and see. When it comes to Victor Osimhen, this thing's going bye-bye quick, it seems, as Al Hilal ready to discuss the deal for Osimhen with Napoli, and they're ready to offer him 120 million euros over a 3-year contract. So these guys could be gone and wiped away in one foul swoop. And we could also not have Zhegrova, who has been linked with Juventus for quite some time, as Napoli apparently could be looking to strike there as well. And meanwhile, when it comes to our own McKennie, his contract renewal at a complete standstill. Terms were agreed with the player and club like a month ago, but now all of a sudden the agent fees are creating an issue, and it is in full limbo mode. For Porto, we do get confirmations. They are sending Thiago Jallo back, but they have confirmed we get the green light to use Conceição for the Club World Cup, and then we can discuss a new deal at the end of June. Now, like I said, we are potentially losing some targets very quickly here, and we still don't know what's going on around the office and the head coaching position at Juventus. Well, we do have 3 moves that are imminent. One has to do with the trainer, which has to change. We have to get better physically and try and prevent injuries. Antonio Pinus is listed to be returning to Juventus no matter who the coach is. Whether Conte decides to come back or not, Pinus should be joining Juve. Tognozzi set to come back as head scout as well. This is great news for us. He was doing a marvelous job with Next Gen, responsible for guys like Huijsen, Kenan Yildiz, Sule, Barnechea, Ealing Jr., etc. So this is great news. When it comes to the upper management, well, the news today breaks out that Damian Comolli is set to join Juventus, and that is listed as a move that seems imminent. Will Giuntoli still be around or not? We wait and see. When it comes to Comolli himself, he spent some years with Tottenham, he spent some years with Liverpool. Now, since Redbird took over Toulouse, then he joined, so I'm weary, especially if he has connections and ties with Redbird. They're making a mess of Milan. I've got some red flags up with this guy. Let's wait to see what happens, but that's the latest around him. Then we get to the head coaching news. Well, a complete media standoff when it comes to Antonio Conte after the meeting yesterday ended with De Laurentiis. Di Marzio was stating that this meeting was just Conte reiterating that he has not spoken to other clubs. I'm not buying that one. And that he was just putting out his wish list, and now he is going to sit and look at the project and what Napoli is trying to do and make his decision. Others like Fabrizio Romano claim that it is not a definitive meeting. Nothing was decided, and that still the feelings are that a separation could come. Pedula and Mirko Di Natale are pretty confident that Juve is going all in for Antonio Conte, and they're making a push, but they need to get this thing done quick and make a move. Apparently, no deadlines have been set, but the news today is that on Saturday, Antonio Conte will reveal his decision of whether he is going to remain at Napoli or not. For me, we need to find out the sooner the better, and we need to act, especially if we're leaving a major role like head coach in limbo. You're not going to be signing the players that you want. You gotta lock somebody in. If Conte does decide to remain at Napoli, there are some links picking up around Gasperini potentially being an option, and that is the reason why he is not apparently signed with Roma or been announced, because he awaits a call from Juventus. But Certain journalists are claiming it is Conte or remaining with Tudor. Should that be the decision made by Juventus? Would you rather go with Gasperini instead of Tudor? Hit me in the comments. But that is the news break. You know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army. Let me know what you think Juventus should do right now. Obviously, we wait for Saturday. I believe Conte is the top option. But outside of that, I don't know about Gasperini. I am happy to continue with Tudor. And yes, I know there are limitations there, but he stepped into an absolute disaster and actually showed a lot of chops. But Gasperini, plan B? What do you think, everybody? Let's mix it up. I'm back tomorrow as always. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.